Welcome to Unit 7, where we delve into the exciting world of renewable energy in agriculture. This lesson is on geothermal energy in agriculture. In this session, we will explore how geothermal energy works, the technologies that enable its use, and the many ways it can support agricultural productivity. We will also examine real-world examples, most notably from regions like Iceland, and discuss both the advantages and limitations of geothermal deployment. By the end of this module, you will have a clear understanding of how geothermal energy contributes to sustainable farming systems and how it fits within the broader renewable energy landscape. In this lesson, we explore a renewable resource that stands out for one key reason: stability. While solar and wind energy depend on weather conditions, geothermal energy comes from the constant heat stored beneath the Earth's surface, allowing it to deliver reliable and uninterrupted power. For agriculture, this reliability is especially important. Farms depend on consistent heating, cooling, and environmental control, systems that can operate smoothly when powered by geothermal technologies. Although the feasibility of geothermal energy depends on local geology, its long-term efficiency and low operational costs make it a strong candidate for sustainable agricultural development. Geothermal energy is produced by the natural heat stored beneath the Earth's surface. This heat originates from the Earth's core and is transferred toward the surface through conduction, volcanic activity, and geological processes. What makes geothermal energy unique is that this heat remains remarkably stable, regardless of weather or seasonal variations. In agriculture, we generally distinguish between two main geothermal resources. The first is low-temperature shallow ground heat, found only a few meters below the soil surface. The temperature here stays constant throughout the year, typically ranging from 10 to 16 degrees Celsius. This stable thermal zone is ideal for geothermal heat pumps, which can provide both heating and cooling. The second resource involves high-temperature geothermal reservoirs, located much deeper underground. These areas contain naturally heated water or steam that can be accessed through wells. Such reservoirs are used for direct heating or even for generating electricity where temperatures are high enough. Because geothermal heat is always present, these systems operate continuously, day and night, and can reliably support farm operations that require consistent energy. Direct-use geothermal systems are one of the simplest and most effective ways to utilize geothermal heat in agriculture. These systems involve pumping naturally warm water directly from underground reservoirs and delivering it to where it is needed. This technology is widely used in regions with accessible geothermal resources. For example, greenhouses heated with geothermal water can maintain ideal growing temperatures year-round, even in harsh climates. This enables farmers to extend their growing seasons, diversify their crop production, and reduce reliance on fossil fuel heating. Geothermal heat is also used for crop drying, improving efficiency and reducing fuel costs. Similarly, animal housing, such as dairy barns or poultry facilities, can be warmed using geothermal heat, ensuring animal comfort and contributing to healthier livestock. Direct-use systems are cost-effective, environmentally friendly, and relatively low maintenance, but they do require proximity to a natural geothermal reservoir. Geothermal heat pumps represent a highly efficient option for farms located outside high-temperature geothermal zones. These systems use shallow ground loops to exchange heat between the earth and farm buildings. In winter, the system pulls heat from the ground and transfers it indoors. In summer, the cycle reverses: excess heat from buildings is transferred back into the ground. This dual functionality makes geothermal heat pumps ideal for greenhouses, storage facilities, animal shelters, and processing areas. One key advantage is energy efficiency. Heat pumps can reduce energy use by 50 to 60%, significantly lowering operating costs. They also provide more stable indoor temperatures, improving crop growth and livestock welfare. Because shallow ground temperatures exist almost everywhere, geothermal heat pumps can be installed in many regions worldwide, making them a highly adaptable solution for modern agriculture. In areas with deep geothermal reservoirs, geothermal energy can also be used to generate electricity. These systems rely on high-temperature steam or hot water that drives turbines to produce electrical power. Although geothermal electricity is geographically limited, found mostly in volcanic or tectonically active regions, it can offer tremendous advantages where available. Farms can operate irrigation systems, pumping stations, cooling units, and processing equipment entirely on renewable power. This level of energy independence not only reduces carbon emissions but also improves long-term financial stability by eliminating dependence on diesel and grid electricity. While not widely available, geothermal electricity illustrates the full potential of geothermal systems in agricultural settings. A compelling example of geothermal agriculture in action is the Friheimar greenhouse in Iceland. Despite the country's cold climate and limited sunlight during winter months, Friheimar produces tomatoes year-round. Their success is due to the abundant geothermal heat beneath Iceland's surface. Hot water from geothermal wells is used to maintain optimal greenhouse temperatures throughout the year. As a result, the greenhouse operates with remarkable energy efficiency and minimal reliance on fossil fuels. This case demonstrates how geothermal energy can support food security, reduce carbon emissions, and create stable year-round production systems, even in challenging climates. It serves as a model for how geothermal energy can transform agricultural practices in regions with similar geothermal potential. Geothermal energy offers numerous benefits to agriculture. It provides a constant, uninterrupted energy supply and significantly reduces operational costs over time. It also lowers greenhouse gas emissions and contributes to climate-resilient agricultural systems by enabling year-round production in stable indoor climates. However, geothermal energy is not without challenges. Its use depends heavily on local geological conditions, and initial installation costs, particularly for wells and heat pump systems, can be high. Additionally, geothermal systems require professional installation and maintenance to ensure long-term performance. Despite these limitations, in regions where geothermal resources are accessible, the benefits generally outweigh the challenges, making geothermal energy a powerful tool for sustainable agricultural development. Although geothermal energy offers important advantages for agriculture, it also comes with several constraints that must be considered carefully before adoption. One of the primary limitations is geographic dependency. Geothermal resources are unevenly distributed across regions, and farms located far from geothermal reservoirs or in areas without favorable geological conditions may not have access to usable heat. This means that geothermal systems cannot be universally implemented the way solar or wind technologies can. Another significant challenge is the high upfront cost associated with drilling, installation, and system design. Even low-temperature heat pump systems require specialized equipment and professional installation, which can present a financial barrier for small and medium-sized farms. While operational costs are low once the system is running, the initial investment often determines whether a project can move forward. Technical complexity also plays a role. Geothermal systems rely on skilled engineers, geologists, and technicians for assessment, installation, and long-term maintenance. In rural areas where technical support may be limited, farms might struggle to sustain the system over time or address unexpected issues. This technological demand can slow adoption, especially in regions with limited renewable energy infrastructure. Finally, it is important to note that geothermal systems, especially low-temperature installations, are not always suitable for large-scale electricity generation. Most agricultural geothermal applications focus on heating and cooling rather than power production. As a result, Farms requiring substantial electrical output may need to pair geothermal systems with other renewable technologies to meet their full energy needs. These limitations do not diminish the value of geothermal energy, but they highlight the importance of conducting detailed feasibility studies. By evaluating geological suitability, economic viability, and technical capacity, farmers and policymakers can make informed decisions that ensure the long-term success of geothermal projects in agriculture. In conclusion, geothermal energy represents a highly reliable and sustainable resource for agricultural operations. It supports crop production, livestock health, food processing, and long-term farm resilience. While its adoption depends on geological conditions and upfront investment, geothermal energy offers unparalleled stability, efficiency, and climate benefits. Understanding how geothermal systems work and recognizing their potential applications can help farmers, policymakers, and agricultural planners develop more sustainable and resilient farming systems for the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through renewable energy in agriculture. We hope you continue to explore and learn about sustainable practices that can transform the future of farming. Keep learning and growing with us.